I'm the senator representing Niger-South Senatorial District from Niger State. As to what I have done for my constituency in the past 2 years, we passed the 2024 budget, and I was privileged, just like every other senator, to be able to contribute some constituency projects into the project. And so far so good. The implementation is going on. The only little hitch lies on the payment of the contractors given the job to execute. But the projects are ongoing, and they are spread across the 8 local governments that constitute my constituency. I won't be able to mention the project one by one, but we have the fish pond, we have renovation of schools, we have the construction of a mini ward for children at the FMC Bida, Federal Medical Center Bida. We have installation of or the setting up of an IT center at the College of Agriculture Mokwa. We have boreholes, solar boreholes drilled across the senatorial zone. We have solar lights across the entire zone, spread across all the local governments, and diversely. As far as the 2025 budget is concerned, there are projects that include construction of roads. For example, from Bida and Doko to Mambe village, which is in Labu local government. We have the establishment of a mini ranch and dams. 2 dams have been proposed to enhance farming, particularly rice cultivation, fishing, and other allied agricultural products. And these are projects that are key and topmost to me, because Niger has the largest landmass and the longest inland waterways in the country, fresh water that can be used for irrigation and other things. So establishment of dams is very key for me. Where we are waiting for the award of contracts in respect of 2, after visibility reports have been prepared in respect of them. One in Kacha local government, another in Bako. Have proposals for 2 other dams within the zone, one in Lapai local government and another in Ndati local government, that will come in the course of the year. But it's left to the upper Niger River Basin to handle those projects. To me, those are the most important things. Of course, I have liaised with the MDAs, particularly the Ministry of Works, with respect to the construction of the Lambata Lapai Agaye Bida Road, which is ongoing, and other projects, federal government projects within my senatorial zone. The level of achievement so far is fair enough, but more is still to come, and I think I still need to do more, because the people are earning for government projects within their localities. It is true government cannot do everything, but the little that one can derive and take home, I am not relenting on them at all.
Okay. Thank you very much, distinguished Senator, for the summary of...
Well, the issue of insecurity is nationwide, and some areas have a predominance of them. But in Niger State, even before this administration, particularly when Babangida was the governor, Niger State was taken care of in terms of being proactive and involving security agents based on reports to take proactive actions. So Niger State has been relatively safe. Yes, we have pockets of them here and there, but within my senatorial zone, I must commend the Etunupe because he's up and doing as a retired military general, and he's taking proactive actions involving the traditional rulers across his domain to be vigilant and assisted them in whatever way he could. Banditry or whatever insecurity issues or challenges we have are minimized as far as the Niger-South senatorial district is concerned.
So let us digress a little bit into politics. Your party, the President of the Party.
It's an issue between two brothers in the same household. And no parent will just go to the street or to the marketplace to announce or to pronounce or expatiate on conflicts in the family. The Southeast Caucus at their meeting came up with some resolutions, and the resolution was submitted to NEC yesterday, which was well received. And at the next NEC meeting, it will be on the agenda, possibly, to look at it, the merits and demerits of whatever the issues are, and take appropriate action.
Distinguished sir, you are the only
much that I am doing. It is not unexpected. You cannot be in a position and expect to be at the same level with the main party. And there is nothing, it's a natural phenomenon worldwide, and as far as Parliament is concerned. It's not my first time in the National Assembly. I was in the House of Reps, and I was in the main party then. Now I am tasting what it means to be in opposition, and it's not about how much, but how well the little is applied for the benefit of your constituents. As for satisfaction, you know that is not possible, because even the rich are craving for more, more money. The less privileged are struggling for it. So, on both sides of the divide, there can never be a satisfaction. It's what matters is some measure of contentment. The little we have done, I think they are contented with it. The only major challenge is the challenge of the youth. Those who were born possibly from 1999 or thereabout till now, who are now about 25, 26, 27, and they are digital children that feel that they know the world better than even their parents and all of that. That is the challenge, and it's everywhere. Because they'll go to the internet, they will see this, they will see that, and they will raise questions that possibly are beyond them. Beyond them in the sense that it is, they said you don't judge a book from its cover. So they are able to see some things in the net, and those things could be planted. The truth may not be in them, but they believe it because free information flow without knowing the reality of what is on ground. So that, I think, to me is the only challenge. And of course, again, once you are out of school, the expectation is to get a job. That job is not forthcoming. But people are not able to transit from school to developing themselves with whatever little resources that is available. Everybody is expecting government to provide job, and it is not possible. But applying the knowledge of the knowledge acquired from school to improving your lot as an individual and even for your community, I think that is what is necessary. And going forward, I feel particularly that the education sector should take a critical look at our education system. The glorification of certificates over and above the practical knowledge of issues and subjects that we develop and set out individuals to achieve meaningful life for themselves is lacking in our education curriculum for now.
Okay, sir. A final question.
Just
very brief.
Is all the political parties are of one philosophy. I haven't seen any divergent philosophical base or background of any political party. You will recall that in 1999, when this dispensation started, we had 2 or 3 major political parties, with the PDP as the dominant political party then. So today you have the APC waxing big, looming big, and all of that. Now, if you take a critical look at PDP and APC, majority of those who are there now came from PDP. Labour Party, the same thing, and maybe some other parties. So the issue of relationship is not as difficult, because these are people that were your people, you did things together. But the first and foremost is that you are from the same environment. You have known yourself irrespective of the party. So relating with them is not a challenge. And thank God for my governor, who is in APC, is from my senatorial zone. And having passed through the House of Representatives, he appreciates what it takes for us to relate and to collaborate together, and he has carried all of us along. And even so, at our own little ways, we are carrying others too along. Because whatever projects I have, like training, like distribution of items to the constituency, it's always to the 2 major parties particularly, because some of them voted for me, and even if they did not, the fact remains that they belong here and they must be part of whatever is taken back home.
So are you considering defection?
Defection?
Yes.
Wow. It's never been in my language.
Okay.
I had an opportunity in 2015 to have gone back, to have gone to APC and to return to the House of Representatives, and I felt then that having been sponsored by a political platform and gain prominence and acquire political elevation, is it a question of myself alone that should always be in the mix? Or being contented, as it were, with the experience? Because if you look at it, before we were born, there were people that were there, prominent. Today they are no longer there. And it's other people. So I think the consideration of others over and above whatever your personal things are is key. Even though it is more expedient for, particularly in the parliament, for members to stay longer for maximum benefit to their constituents. The fact remains that we are a plural setting in the sense that within constituencies there are local governments. And for example, when I was in the House of Reps, I represented 3 local governments. And after 2 terms, not that I was not good enough for a 3rd term, I was good enough, but the question arose. What happens to the other 2 local governments? Should just be waiting, watching, and should not partake and participate in the process? And so the decision was taken that it should move to another local government to spend 2 terms and after that rotate around. And that is what we are doing. So even at this level too, it can be forever. Possibly it will just be a 1st term, or possibly a 2nd time may come. But even if it doesn't come, it's not about me, it's about the environment, and it's about the fact that the people matter.